today. But what I feel like we should be worried about as African nations. Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yemi of Girl to Mom, and this channel is all about inspiring every lady to own their lives, to live up to their potentials, and to be the best version of themselves. But today's video is going to be a little bit different from my usual videos, but I feel like this information, this content is useful for everyone, especially my awesome viewers. This information is very useful for you guys, so that is why I'm sharing this content with you guys today. Now, I'm sure you all know what is going on globally right now, and especially my African people, I don't want you guys to panic. And I know that there are few cases already in my home country, Nigeria, and I know that people are already panicking. People are already, just worried about the whole situation. But I don't want you guys to panic about this. And trust me, this is coming from someone who has been in quarantine for almost 2 months in China, okay? You guys should not panic. We are alive, we are surviving, we are thriving. You guys should not panic, okay? Stay at home, stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, take all the precautionary measures and all the hygiene measures, and just stay safe, and let's just begin to pray for divine intervention, okay? But there is no need to panic on whatever is going on right now. But what I feel like we should be worried about, now what I think we should be worried about as African nations, as Nigerians, is what will happen after the whole virus is over, after the whole crisis is over. It is obvious that there's going to be a global recession, no doubt. Like, it is obvious that is going to happen, okay? But how long it's going to last, or the degree at which it's going to affect us, I'm not sure about that. But I know definitely that we African countries, we are not prepared for a recession right now, especially my country, Nigeria. I'm going to be using Nigeria as a case study here because I'm aware of what is going on in my country. I don't know about other African countries, and I know that there are already few cases of this happening already, and people are panicking about that, and that is not what you should be worried about, okay? Just stay safe and don't worry about that. But what you should be really worried about is what will happen after that, because the government is not ready, is not prepared for what will happen, how the recession would affect you as an individual. Government is not prepared about that one. And a lot of countries have lost a lot of money right now due to this crisis. China has been in this situation for a while, and it's obvious that they've lost a pretty good amount of money. The US, Europe, they are currently under quarantine right now. And I'm not saying these countries are not going to bounce back. They are definitely going to bounce back, recover and, recoup. But I feel like they are going to bounce back much better because they have systems in place, which we do not have in Africa, we do not have in Nigeria. And so I feel like we should begin to think and focus more on how we would survive and thrive after this situation during the recession. This is what I feel like we as individuals, as Nigerians, we should begin to prepare for, we should be worried about. The virus is what is happening right now. That is what people are focusing on and they are panicking over. And it is not a reason for you to panic, okay? I'm still going to say it's just take all the necessary precautions, the hygiene precautions, and stay indoors, and you will be fine. You will be okay. And just continue to pray for divine intervention. You will be fine, okay? Now, I'm not saying all these things to scare you or to make you panic the more or to just make you worried. I'm just saying this so that we are aware of what is likely to come after this whole thing is over. I want us to use this opportunity, use this period of quarantine, whatever, use this period to begin to think about ways that we can survive as an individual, as a person during the recession. How am I going to thrive? How am I going to survive what is likely to come after this whole thing is But I'm not just going to give you guys, things to worry about, and not just give you a few tips on what you can do or how you can prepare in advance for that. So I'm going to share some of the few ways I and my family, we are planning on, on preparing in advance for this situation. So if you're interested in, hearing what I have to say, please continue watching this. The first thing I would say is for you to figure out how the recession is going to affect your personal life. Now, you need to know your responsibility, your current responsibilities, your debts, your current liquid, inflow, your current liquid cash, your savings and investments, just basically figuring out how prepared you are in case there is a recession, how much you go into your bills, your rent, feeding and all that. You need to figure out all these things and know how much will actually go into these things. You also need to figure out if your cash inflow is a reliable one. Is there any tendency that you might get sacked during this period, or you might not get paid on time? And even if you are unemployed at the moment, how are you going to survive? How are you going to make money? How are you going to ensure that there is cash inflow? If you have kids, what are the things you need to put in place to make sure that these kids are well catered for? Just basically preparing yourself and knowing how much risk you are at or you are facing during a recession. That is the first thing. Another thing you can do is for you to begin to think of creative ways that you can increase your cash inflow. How can you make money that is legitimate and also reliable? This is the part you might need to get busy. You might need to disconnect from the noise and the panic of not contacting the virus. And if you're in a quarantine zone, this is even a good period for you to start thinking, getting creative on how to make more money. It is important for you guys to know that people will lose money and companies will begin to look for ways to cut down costs, and they will definitely sack some people. So if your job involves routine tasks, there's every tendency that they might just find a way to let you go, lay you off, and automate the whole process. So you need to use this opportunity, use this period to begin to think of other things that you can do. Think of creative things that you can do to survive. There are a lot of free online courses that you can spend your time watching right now, so that you can improve your skills and also make yourself available for the jobs that will be available at that time. Okay, so you guys should just start thinking ahead, start planning ahead. Okay, some businesses will definitely thrive in the recession. For example, right now, companies that produce sanitary products and pharmacies are definitely making money right now. Entertainers are also making money right now. So you need to do your research and figure out or find out businesses that will survive during recession, that will boom during the recession and will even survive after the recession. Obviously, network providers are going to enjoy, entertainers will enjoy, even farmers will enjoy during this period. Okay, so you need to do your own research on how you can, thrive, how you can make the most of that period and to make more money for yourself. Now, you also need to know the kind of investment that you can do or saving plan that you can do. It's not all kind of investment that is suitable for everybody. So you need to also do your research and know the kind of investment that will be suitable for you and your family during that period. It is not all investment that will be suitable for you. Hey, my economist part, the economist in me is actually coming out these days. Okay, so I just feel like you guys should begin to get creative and figure out ways to make more money. You will need it. You will thank me for this later. Okay? Another thing you can also do is for you to begin to make do with what you have right now. Now, I know that some of you have space in your backyard or in your garden. This is the time for you to begin to plant basic vegetables. Don't think about it as something that is annoying or awkward or whatever. This is very good point. This is a very good point. If you have space in your backyard, begin to plant basic vegetables that you and your family need. It is a good way to save cash as well. You need to also begin to build your emergency savings, your emergency fund right now. Start saving. Cut down unnecessary expenses this period. This is not the time to start ordering for Malaysian hair or European hair or Brazilian hair. This might be the time for you to go natural. Because when the recession starts, you will be asking Bae for money and Bae will not have enough money to give you. That's why you'll be asking Bae for money that Bae does not have. So this is the time for you to start planning, start preparing, cut down unnecessary expenses. It is not the time for you to start buying a shebi for somebody that you do not even know, you have never met, just because you want to attend that wedding and you feel like you might meet one guy or one boy at the party. This is not the time for all that. Begin to save, make do with whatever you have right now and start using it to prepare for any unlikely events that might occur after the crisis. I'm not saying you should not enjoy yourself this moment. I'm not saying you should start living like a pauper. No, I'm just saying that this is the time for you to be wise and prudent in your spending. My point is just that we should begin to prepare in advance for whatever is likely to come after this whole crisis, okay? Let's just not panic and just focus on what is happening right now, but we should also think about what is likely to happen. And we all know that when money is not in circulation, especially in my country Nigeria, a lot of things would happen. A lot of things happen. The country is already in a bad situation right now, and it might get terrible. Things might get really, really bad if we do not start preparing. Okay, so shift your focus, shift your attention from whatever is going on right now, and begin to, take advantage of this situation and think about what is likely to come after. Now, in my next video, I'm going to be addressing my fellow young ladies that are about to graduate, young ladies that are about to leave school. I'm going to address you guys, and I'm going to talk about some things that you can do after graduation. Basically, things to do after graduation, okay? That is what my next video is going to be all about. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs up, and also let me know how you guys are preparing in advance for whatever is likely to come, or how you guys are doing right now. Are you guys panicking, or are you guys chilling, or are you guys just waiting for all this to be over? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys for watching my video. As always, I love you guys. Bye bye.